We look good together. You know that?
I'm sick of you.
We don't look good together? You don't think we look good together?
I think, yeah.
You think I'm handsome?
You so funny.
You think I'm handsome?
He's a great person.
Come on,
he has a wonderful personality.
Hello, what else?
He has a wonderful personality.
What else I got?
And he has been a vibe to hang out with.
Uh-huh.
And he has enjoyed
I'm posting this shit. So you gotta be shy.
Oh, yeah, you posted that.
Tell me how you feel about me.
Oh, he's a wonderful person. He's a sweetie pie. And yeah, he's a New York, huh?
You want to be my girl?
You can't be faithful. No.
Who said that?
You said that.
You scared of me?
No.
You're not scared of me?
No, we're just going to be cheating on each other. What are you talking
cheating
about?
Cheating on each other? You crazy.
Yes.
I would never cheat on you. I would never cheat on you. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I got foes too. And baby, I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. Everything you do. See you with your friends, yeah, see you with your group. Yeah, you got a bag.
Hey.
Hey.
We're live. Welcome to the first episode of the Lolo Show with my guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Mona. I am a model influencer, curve model to be exact, and yeah, I'm happy to be here today.
You know the vibes. We outside today. We got a little homey vibe going on. Mona welcomed me into her home.
Yay!
Beautiful aesthetics. You know, the fit had to go with the couch. You know the vibes. But welcome to the Lolo Show, and we're gonna get this first episode started real calm. You know the vibes. We starting off with merch this time. You know, we ain't get to do merch yet. We Talk That Shit Pod, but we here, we outside. Got the vibe going on, but I got a gift for you.
Yay!
So I'm starting a brand called Arrogant, and it's my merch line. So you know,
Aww.
it's basically, it's the arrow, because we always going up, and then GNT, because you know we arrogant like that. You don't even got to make sense.
Oh, I love it. It's so pretty.
It says, I'm not just a girl, I'm her. And we got the crop tops coming real soon. So it's my gift to you. You get the first piece.
Thank you.
The first prototype.
I love it. It's so nice.
If you would like a shirt, the website going to be up very soon. Just keep paying attention and focus up. Y'all going to know the vibes. But you might have to refill your cup of wine.
Okay.
She'll be right back. Get these questions loaded up. Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka.
Okay. Got it.
Go.
I said I got it. He was like, why is yours so pink? Don't worry about all that, sweetheart.
All right, calm. So.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get comfortable, bro. We gotta get closer. Let's get a little, one pillow. We'll do one pillow.
Okay.
All right. So, where should we start? Okay. So you're a beautiful woman.
Oh, yay, thanks.
Nah, look, you gotta look at the camera. You gotta see
Okay.
how beautiful you are. I want to know, is beauty a luxury? And is it hard dating as an attractive woman?
Oh, that's a good one. So, I think, is it a luxury? It's like a catch-22, because you might have like some good moments, and then again, you might have some bad moments, you know? But for the most part, you do have like a lot of ups when it comes to certain things. Like you get a lot of like, oh, you know, people want to buy you things and take you out and do all these things. But like dating wise, it's not the best.
Why not?
Well, when it comes to dating, I feel like people aren't really genuine when you're like pretty or whatever. I feel like a lot of times, like when a person's dating you, they date an image of you, and not like your like who you are as a real person. So yeah, you might look nice, and everybody might like be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty or whatever. But a person like likes the ideal of you and not actually who you are. So a lot of times the image just falls.
Does that bother you sometimes?
Yeah. Does it bother me, or is it like, you know, like it's just what you get, you know? Like sometimes you're gonna find someone that you like actually like really like, but then they already create this image in their head of who you should be, right? So I don't know, like it doesn't really bother me, but for guys, it's like they be in love with an image and not the actual person. And then like 6 or 7 months down the road, they don't know what the fuck they doing. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
So do you think your beauty is intimidating?
I don't know. I'm kind of humble with it. I don't think it's intimidating. I think for the most part, like as an image, like a person has an image of who that person is. I don't really think it's intimidating though. I feel like anybody can approach me. I'm kind of cool.
But like, I'm talking about
like,
like I believe that a lot of women are, especially like really attractive women, physically appealing women, especially when they have your following and you know your type of vibe.
Right.
I think most men would be intimidated to deal with that because it's just like there's a lot of people out there that want you. You don't feel like that sometimes like makes people stay away?
Oh, you know what? I talk about this with my therapist. It's so when I do end up dating someone and they're not in the same field as me, a lot of times I have to dim my light in order to make them shine. So it's not about dealing with me and making it feel intimidating or, you know, it might come off that way because, like, I understand, like, you have a lot of people who want you and stuff like that. You might not like that, right? Or you think everybody's going to want your girl, so she might take you or whatever. But usually when I'm dating someone, I try to make them feel really secure, you know? Like, I try to make you feel good. And like I said, I usually dim my light in order to make someone else with me feel like a lot more better about the situation, more secure in the situation, which isn't a good thing, you guys. But yeah, it happens a lot.
I feel that. Question. So there's like a now, contrary to popular belief, not all pretty girls are dumb or ditzy.
Right.
But that's always been a thing. Like, do you feel like people stereotype you in that way? Like,
yeah, you know what?
Are pretty girls? I want to ask. Are pretty girls stupid? Like, are you guys dumb?
No, because you have some ones. I feel like everyone is different, right? I'm like, I can be goofy. It's called having a personality, you know? Like, a lot of people don't have fucking personalities. So then they just be these shallow people, or they be shallow, or they're just fucking boring. And I don't want to be that type of person. But at the same time, I'm like, no. I'm very educated, very smart. 2 degrees in this bitch. You know the vibes.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it again.
2 degrees in this bitch. You feel me? Graduated honors twice for undergrad and grad. So I don't think it's that. I feel like people stereotype because they think they don't think you're stupid. I think the thing is they meet a nice looking female and they automatically think she's a gold digger. Or she wants some money. Or she's just out here to take.
So you don't want like any way?
No. I already come with all that stuff. You know what I really want? I would really want someone to make my life easier. Because I feel like when I come into someone else's life, I make their life hella easy. I upgrade in some kind of way. And I have yet to find someone who does the same for me.
So let's be specific. Like what? Easier how? Like how can a man make your life easier without money?
Without money, be there to support me, push me to be creative. Push me to do all the things I always wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, all that is like, hey, like, oh, I see, you know, you're really big into art. They have an art gallery coming out. Like, it's free. Let's go, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the little things. Or like you see, like, I love cooking, right? And I always want to try new recipes. Like, oh, I saw this cookbook. It was $1. Goodwill, I got it for you. It's not all about what a man has to bring to the table. It's more so like, how can he like just make my life easier and make me want to be a better person, be more. Yeah, because I already got the money.
You know, it's crazy. I always say that too. I say, yo, 9 times out of 10, if you're dealing with a woman that wants money out of you, mostly it's because she doesn't have it on her own. And I'm very big on like, I love a woman that got her own money, her own vibe. For two reasons. One is like, I find it more attractive when a woman is independent and got her own thing going on.
Yeah.
If she's independent and not defensive, I find that even more attractive. But I also think it's cheaper to deal with, you know, and it's also a thing of like, I want to come into somebody's life and add value, and it doesn't always have to be monetary. Like, yes, we could always, you know, collab on bills, collab on trips, collab on things like that, but I think sometimes it get deeper. And the reality of that is partnership, right? Like, I want to be a partner. I want to be a friend. I don't mind being a lover, but I don't want to feel like, I don't like when women make me feel like I'm obligated to spend. Right? Because I find them attractive or because I like them. Because I feel like I should be getting measured in other areas of my life also. Like, yes, the money's very much important.
Yeah.
I don't know if you said something.
Nah, so I feel you on that, right? But I feel like a lot of times there's a cop-out because a man doesn't. I think a lot of women are looking for providers, someone they know can take care of their families. So I'm not knocking females who do it, right? Because they might have it, but they want somebody to take care of their family. So, of course, they're going to be like, yeah, we want a nigga with money and stuff like that. But with me, I don't think that's the case. I don't know. Money is a plus. I promise you that. But, Jesus Christ, can you imagine being with a nigga who's boring as fuck? All the nigga to do is, like, all he got is, like, dick and money and no personality. Oh, and you got to be with him for like 30, 40 years? Jesus Christ. Oh, God, I'd rather drink bleach. I don't know. That seems tough. That's tough.
Listen, men are simple creatures. Dick and money is fine. In my opinion, I feel like if I got enough dick and I got enough money, I think that should be a reason that, you know, a woman should want to stay. But I know there's other departments that stimulate you guys, which is cool. How do you feel about helping a man get his stuff together?
No.
No what?
No, don't do it.
Why not?
Because that's the thing. I feel like for men, I feel like you guys, like, y'all whole thing is to provide, profess, and protect, right? And usually when a woman meets you when you're down, oh yeah, you're going to make her life miserable. I mean, I'm not going to cap. Like, you're going to be stressed out. You don't got what you need to do. Like, you don't have no funds. You can't protect. You can't provide. You can't profess shit, right? So it's like, you just down bad. And a lot of times as a man, you have to, like, do that on your own. Like, a woman is not supposed to come in and, like, build you up. She's supposed to come in and help you, like, keep following your dreams, but not build you up. Like, that shit sucks. Like, what? Hey, listen, if anybody ever met a man who's down on his luck, and ladies can comment below, right? If you ever met a man who was down on his luck and at the fucking bottom, and you tried to build him up to get to where he gotta go, he probably cheated on you. And I'm like, 9 times out of 10, he probably did. Or he didn't want to take you on dates. He didn't want to think of anything creative. And yeah, you just look suffering, trying to make him a better person.
I want to know why women always think men, like when they help a man, like, you know, the man is bitter or he's upset. Like, why do you guys feel that way?
Oh, because it's like common nature. Like, it's no man or woman too should be dating while they don't have the funds to do what they need to do, right? Because how can you be dating someone you don't have a job? Like, how can you be dating someone and you're trying to figure out when your next meal is coming from? Like, how can you be doing these things?
Yeah, but what if I want like love and I want you to care about me and I
No,
want to care about
that's
you?
the issue.
Why is that an issue? Why do we have to be so shallow with
Because shit is way more important than that. Like, you being where you need to go in life doesn't have anything to do with a woman. Like, why are you trying to date someone if your life is not together? How are you supposed to take care of your children if you don't have your life together? Answer it.
I don't got no answer.
Yeah, because it's not.
These not my problems.
Look, I'm telling you, because
This is not my problem,
it's no way. Like, you're talking about, like, people just be out here having kids with people who ain't got shit, no house, not even renting, like, don't got a car, don't got no degrees to fall back on, just shits and giggles and love. And what's love get you? Struggle. Who wants to struggle? You can't have generational wealth if you don't got no plans, no execution, no ambition. How a female supposed to help you get that?
I feel like sometimes that's like the fear of the unknown, right? Because if I'm getting my stuff together, say I'm grinding, right? Like, even now, like, I'm 25, I'm working hard, I'm doing my thing. But, like in this phase of my life, I would love to have, well, I don't trust people enough to get into relationships, but I would love to have somebody, like, that support me wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, because of my age, right, 25, like, my prime is, I'm not prime years, I'm beginning of my prime years. Because of that, I feel like, genuinely, I don't think a lot of women would want to support my dreams or aspirations, or even just the idea of building together, because, like, women love dating up or marrying up, right? Like, it's like a thing of, like, oh, they rather deal with somebody who's a bit more established, which is fair, and I don't
Truthfully,
mind.
black women don't.
What you mean?
Black women, a lot of times we don't date up. We usually just choose love over everything. So a lot of times you see us settling for people who have the dreams and aspirations. But what happens when you get to where you gotta go, right? She done built you up, got you where you go, and you find somebody better, smarter,
Okay.
more beautiful, right? All that building up is for nothing, especially if you ain't never had it. Because if you ain't never, like, had it and you finally got your hands on it, even though you got old girl at home, you still looking at what's on the other side. You don't see a lot of people sticking with the people that held them down. Like, you don't.
Do you really think broke men are bitter?
Yes. Yes. It's not like they're on purpose, right? It's like, it's more so like, it's bitter in a sense that, yeah, you can be trying to, like, get your life together, right? But because you're not where you need to be in life, a lot of times people will drag another person down because they're not where they need to be. Okay. So then you get a person that's telling you that, like, oh, well, I'm not where I need to be because I deal with you, I deal with your shit and stuff like that. And, oh, I don't got money because I'm taking you on dates. It's like weird shit. Like, the shit don't even make sense. Like, oh my God. Like, what? Like, how is because you don't got money to take a girl on a date, she's the problem?
I mean,
because why would you be dating?
I don't know. My dating personality right now, I like being single.
Why?
Cause it's just way more freedom. Like, I'm young. I like to think I'm handsome.
Yeah, you're handsome.
Hello. Say it again. I look good. I smell good. I feel good.
Yeah.
But also, like, it just takes so much to care about another person right now to that degree. Like, dating is a selfless thing. Loving is a selfless thing. So to prioritize anything and anybody over me right now outside of, like, my nuclear family is a bit pointless, because I know the minute that I do lock in and I want to lock in with somebody, I'll be able to, like, that'll be a choice that I make on my own. And I'll make that choice wholeheartedly. Like, okay, I'm ready to love something and somebody more than myself right now. And I think a lot of times, because we all tend to get forced into a lot of these relationships or situationships off of, like, that
I just want somebody. That
quick interaction, like, especially with lust being, like, what it is for us. Like, I lust very often. Like, I realize I don't you know that statement where they're like,
I'm over here like,
you know that statement, you like, yo, men don't really like women. Like, that's a statement that I tend to agree with sometimes. Like, no, like, we like our bros men and more than we like our girls. And I think that's a true statement. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
pause.
I love pause, but, like, not pause, because I'm not having sex with my bros. But realistically speaking, if I'm keeping it a buck with you, like,
I have more of an emotional connection with my boys than my girl. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but it's not, because I feel like, yeah, semantics gonna make it sound gay or whatever. But when you really pay attention, if you look at most of our friendships with our bros,
Yeah.
it comes down to a time thing. I've known a lot of these dudes since I was young, and we've done certain things together. Pause.
Gotta keep saying pause. It's crazy.
We've been through war together. We've been through a lot together, where there's more of an emotional attachment and connection compared to somebody that you've just been dating for a while, and you know the social construct of relationships is like, oh yeah, you got to be close with your partner, yada yada. But let's be real, like, we don't wear the same hats that we wear for relationships.
Right.
Like, because if I'm gonna come into to be your man or whatever, I'll be your protector, your provider, your lover, caretaker, whatever it is. Like, that's a completely different hat. With your brother, just like, you guys are that for each other off rip. Not saying that a woman can't be that. I'm saying it takes time to build that. Compared to the brotherhood that y'all usually catch us in, that's already been built. So yeah, I love my bros. I tell everybody this all the time. Like, I love my brothers. I love my brothers more than I love some of my girls. You know, that sound crazy. And I don't care if it sounds crazy, because realistically, this is how men
love my
feel.
bros.
And this is why, like, men are able to stay friends after a lot of situations, and women aren't able to do that, right? Like,
Yeah, in a sense. It just really depends on the person. If a person has like 10, 11, 12 different friends, of course not. They're not going to be that way. But I have a friendship with 2 guys and a female. We've been friends for over, 11 years now. And we have one of the healthiest relationships. I think the issue is that people go into relationships not being friends. Like, you don't be a friend. Like you said, less than, right? If you go into it already less than, you ain't trying to be her friend. You ain't trying to see,
Facts.
you ain't trying to do that. But what I realized since being single, right, is that a lot of times men can't even be vulnerable with a girl that they're pursuing, because they're wearing fucking masks all the time, right?
we have to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Because what if you're just not the person to be vulnerable with?
You know what? Here's my hack, right? It's been an experiment. If you're upfront and vulnerable in the very first couple dates, like, just boom, just put it on a table, because I'm gonna ask you all the questions that I need to ask you, because I really want to get to know you, right? Because I don't care if this don't work. Hell, this like free therapy to me. But like, if more men go into it without trying to put on a mask, like, oh, I'm this guy, I'm that guy, like, I like this and I like that, I like everything you like, right? And actually be themselves, actually want to be friends with a woman, right? Before even dating, like, just be upfront, be honest. I promise you it will work out. The issue is that a lot of men end up getting in these relationships with these women, and they don't want to be, they like get into it thinking, oh, okay, I done put on this mask, and 6 or 7 months down the road, you still got on the mask, and now you got resentment for the woman. So now what? Now you can't even talk to her because, oh, she doesn't see me. I feel unheard. I feel unseen, right? When truly, you haven't even been yourself since the beginning. You ain't even treated the talks, like, you can't even talk to her like you would normally talk to a friend, because you never tried it.
Don't you think we all put on masks, though? Like, so most men, we put on masks because with being raised how we were raised and taught how we taught, like, we know what most women want and like in a man, until you meet like an anomaly that just disagrees with how, like, you know, the masses like things. But most men, they will present themselves a certain type of way because they want to be accepted by that specific woman, because they think or assume that this is what girls like. This is what they associate masculinity with. This is what they associate protection with. And this is why we act how we do. I don't think most women understand that. The pressure of why men are able to be themselves is because women have never expressed how much they like men that are themselves. Like, for me personally, like, I used to battle with that very often. Now, I'm myself. I don't give a damn. Like, I have my own thing. I do my own thing. I am who I am. But for the most part, when it comes to, like, attracting a woman, right? Because women like the mask up front. Because what's the first thing you're going to do if a guy turns you off on a first date by being himself? It's just certain things that women have very serious strike policies.
Yeah.
You guys are very strict on like, okay, I don't like a man that does this. I don't like a man that does that. Now, me personally, I don't mind it if you can't tolerate or like certain things that I'm showing up front, which is why a lot of times a lot of women end up in certain situations in relationships where men, when they be like, oh my God, like I never saw this side of him. Yeah, because you expressed that you didn't like that side of him. So we had to mask that stuff up get you, and then you last so long in these relationships.
Right.
Sometimes it's too hard to leave, and you got to accept these red flags that we all got. But women, like, they want the perfect man up front. And what people need to understand is, like, none of us are perfect up front. That's the saddest part of this thing. It's like, yo, when you're dating, when you're trying to like, when you're trying to love, we have this idea of like, okay, I want my girl to look like this. I want my man to look like this. I want him to act like this and be like this.
Right.
All of that is a character thing. But in real time, that's a real person you're dealing with that's coming with trauma, that's coming with mental health battles, that's coming with past experiences. And same goes for you. And it's like, none of us get a bit of grace in dating right now. And it's all fair, but it's like, we're all going to keep on like putting this mask on.
Yeah.
And that's on both parties, because I don't feel like men are the only one that put masks on.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I don't know. Like I just don't see if you are up front and a person doesn't like you, why the fuck do you want to still date that person? That is crazy as fuck. You're gonna realize you don't even like the person. You're gonna get into the relationship and you're gonna be like, damn, I don't like her. Right? Because she doesn't like everything about me. She doesn't know. She doesn't understand. Why? Because you didn't even show that up front. Like, what I supposed to do? Like, what is supposed to do with that? Regardless of the female look good. Can I tell you why you feel
so different about that? Is because as we are the hunters, us men, the part that y'all don't understand, excuse me, and y'all don't get to see is that I'm not coming after you because I think you're just a super dope girl.
I'm coming at you because I want to fuck you. That's what it feels like.
Part of it sometimes, but like I just find you attractive.
Yeah.
Right? Women aren't pursuing men the way men are pursuing women. Not at the same value. So if I find you attractive, I know that you're a woman. 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to sleep with me right away. Right? So I have to do things and act other ways for me to get what I really want out of you. Now, along the way, I might actually end up liking you and who you are and seeing the future with you. But for the most part, my approach has to be to get you to like me so I can get what my original mission was. And 9 times out of 10, what women don't understand about that is like, you guys are able to have all these standards because you guys aren't looking at men for their beauty. The reason why we don't have as much standards for y'all is because if you could come outside with that beautiful face and that nice body of yours, I'm okay, because it don't take much to please me. I need a woman to stand right next to me and make me look good, especially if I don't plan on getting married anytime soon. And that's something that people don't like to articulate. It's like, no, like for a fact, men like how women look, women like what men can do for them. That's always been a cycle of life.
We also like how y'all look too. We not gonna sit here. We got standards now.
Facts.
Listen,
no.
listen.
But your physical standards aren't as flexible because at the same time, if I look good,
I know some niggas that'll fuck a horse.
If you look good,
Seriously.
Facts. If you look good, you don't have to do as much to impress me. You just got to keep looking good. If I look good, that's not enough for you, especially at this age and this stage in your life. From the beginning of time, if you are an attractive woman, a man will be okay with you not having money, not having your things together, not even being a good person sometimes. But with women, sometimes, for the most part, especially like if you're just not out here popping your pussy, you care about more than just how a dude looks because you want to know how he makes you feel.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like, some things,
If
we
I'm
do care about you.
If I'm handsome and I can't protect you, you're not sleeping with me.
Well, I ain't never did somebody out the risk. Like, I think this man can protect me. They can't even change a tire.
No, okay, right? If I'm handsome, I can't protect you. I can't make you feel protected. I can't unless you just want to sleep with me. If I'm handsome.
But you don't have to lie to someone.
It's not about lying, my love. What I'm trying to say is.
If that's not your personality, that's lying. You know that.
Right?
Uh-huh.
But with you guys, for us, it's not about any of that. It's if she look good or she doesn't. Mm-hmm. Unless I'm trying to marry you, nothing else matters.
I know some people that I was gonna say I know some people that bust gutter bugs. I don't think none of that shit actually matters. I don't like the standards. Yeah, what y'all say? Y'all so simple. The standards don't matter. But it's also crazy that you would want to change yourself in order to get with someone to say you got them, right? Mm-hmm. When really it's so many females out here who want the same exact thing you want. And then y'all get with these women and then y'all end up like possibly hurting them, right? It all in the name of, oh, I just want to see if I can get you. It's lying. Like that's not G. I feel like I also feel like that comes with an age thing because I feel like the older the men are, like I say probably like 30, 34, 35 going up, right? They're not too many gonna be lying to you just to get some pussy, especially they're that guy. Like they're not going to do that. They're gonna show you up front who they are, like, and you accept it, and that's easy because there's women out here that's gonna accept that. But what you were saying was, a woman's not we're a hunter and we're a gatherer, whatever the fuck. Shit, and let me just change my personality. Let me show her this mask because I want to get you. I find you attractive, so I want to fuck you, right? But there's bitches out here you ain't even have to do that with. You could have got a bitch that don't care about what you got, how you got it, and on top of that, will pop that pussy for you every day, throat goblin, right? But you want the bitch that stay in the church, be quiet, who's submissive as fuck, who want marriage. Why you want that when you don't even want that? I don't understand.
It's not there's gray areas to everything, my love.
That's
I need
the
you to
issue.
understand that. There's gray areas to everything. What you gotta understand is, like when it comes to stuff like that, like it's a little deeper. It's like sometimes we want to chase things. Sometimes we like what we can't have. Sometimes we like what we shouldn't have. We like doing things that we shouldn't be doing. Like it comes with a certain level of self-respect and discipline to do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a character flaw.
Huh?
That sounds like a character flaw.
Yeah, but we all have character flaws.
Not that bad.
But it's also like truth though. It's like, yo, I want this. Not because it's necessarily what I need, but this is stimulating me right now.
Ooh.
And it's a concept that most women aren't going to understand about men. But women also have the same tendencies that men do. Like women also like what they shouldn't be having. Women like having power and control over themselves, over men. Like we see it all the time. We see what these people settle for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it'd be right in front of our faces, and it's fine. Me personally, I don't care because I date how I date. I like how I like. And I move how I move. Can't nobody tell me anything. Like I'm very specific in who I choose to be mine for the moment or for a lifetime, whatever it is.
Preferably, right? Since you're single.
You said what?
Preferably for the moment because you're single.
Facts. Mm-hmm. So that's that. I want to know, what's your favorite? What do you love about love?
I don't know how the right person to ask that. My judgment is a little skewed. It's a little skewed right now. I think love is beautiful if done correctly. I haven't in my 28 years seen love done correctly unless it was from a mother to a child or from a father to a child. I have not seen love prevail. And that's sad to say, but I haven't seen it be that. And I also feel like we're always been fed this image that, oh, if you love someone, it's going to be happily ever after. And you guys are going to love each other forever. And I just don't know if that exists for real, you know? And I hate to be that type of person, but I can love someone, but love is just not enough anymore. Like, it has to be something more.
Why isn't love enough anymore?
Because love, ask yourself, loving a person other than your mom, your siblings, or wherever the fuck, right? Mm-hmm. Where has it gotten you? Like, what has it really gotten you? And like, don't get it twisted. Like I said, I love. I love when people love correctly. But what I see and what I have like internally seen is an image, like images. You don't know what people have going on behind closed doors, social media, all that shit fake. Listen, I haven't seen it. I would love to see it. I asked my friend yesterday, I said, yeah, name 5 successful marriages where a man hasn't even cheated. She couldn't even name one, right? But yet, she also knows her dad's married, her cousin's married, her mom's married, right? And, like, for love, though, like, because you ask the women, they love, like, they truly love. Like, I want to love this man so much, so hard. But with men, it's not the same. It's for convenience. Once again, it's for someone who makes your life easy. You're not marrying for fucking love, because if that's the case, I'm pretty sure you probably loved a whole bunch of bitches.
But love is subjective, though. Love is what you want it to be. And 9 times out of 10, we both always gonna love differently.
No, I guess I feel like love is one thing and one thing only. Love
so what is it? What is the one thing? Could you articulate that one thing?
Yeah, love is the definition of you meet someone, you fall in love with them, you love them, but you don't just love them subjectively. You love everything about them. Like, that means their flaws, their attitudes, their problems. Like, you love this person so much that you would take them at their lowest and you would still love them. And it's not...
Have you ever been there?
No.
So if you've never been there, how do you know that that's even real?
Because I experienced that from like friends or from family, because I can love a man, right? I have given men grace. I have loved you even though you do certain things. I have yet to meet a man who will love me in the same capacity that I love them.
How do you know
and that's
that they're
why
not
I don't
loving
feel like
in
it
the
is
same capacity? Because they don't have the same actions?
Because it's not, what is it? It's like, what is it when it's like they love you, but it's circumstantial. Like, I love you right now because of what you do for me. But if I ever feel like you cannot do it for me, I would not love you in the same. Now, have you ever asked yourself why men love language is acts of service and, what is it, physical touch? It's because they love to be touched on. They love lust. They love, like, all that stuff, but they also love exactly what you can do for them. And once you stop doing it...
Why do you feel like there's not men out there that care for more than acts of service?
Well, you know what? Since I've been single, I haven't had one that has said anything differently than what I said. Yeah, I can even ask you what your love language is, and you would also say physical touch. And
my love language is definitely physical touch, but not because us men.
Could I switch it?
We spend so many time pouring out. Like we spend so much time doing the acts of service because we're supposed to protect, provide, whatever the alliteration thing is. We spend that much time doing that. So when it gets done back to us, it matters. It counts. Like, we're human at the end of the day. Like, these things matter. Like, yes, I could be with somebody that I'm attracted to wholeheartedly, etc. But the other part to that becomes like, yo, what is this person doing for me in what capacity? That's why when I ask you, like, yo, have you ever, like, yeah, you've loved people in capacities and you've seen them in friendships, etc. Like, yeah, that's a different dynamic. It's easy to love your friend because you don't have to live with your friend. You don't have to have sex with your friend. You don't have to do anything. But when you're sharing a family and you're sharing, a space with somebody intimately.
Men are the only ones that cannot do that.
That's
sorry.
Not a fact.
That's true. Listen, if I have met so many women, how many women have you met?
Hold on now.
You
know why men can do it? Because the same way you feel about your friends, men feel about their friends. So they're very much capable of doing it.
But guess what? For the people that I have loved and who I have been in relationships with, I actually did love them. I would have accepted them no matter what they went through, how hard they went through stuff, right?
Okay.
I would have accepted it. But it was circumstantial. If I were to do the same things that this man does, he would not love me in the same capacity. That's why that love is not unconditional. It's not. I haven't yet to see it. I'm saying based on my personal experience, not everyone else's, but truly, have I experienced that from a man, like, where he loves you unconditionally, where, like, whatever you do will not affect anything. If I came to you about my problems, will you actually listen to my problems, or will you just fix it, right? And I can honestly say, no, I haven't experienced that. I have been in spaces where I have let a man pour his heart out, and I've listened, and I didn't rebuttal. I just listened to him 100%. Cheated, take him back. Y'all know the vibes. But all that stuff, and still loved him unconditionally to the point that this man could do no wrong. Women can do that. Women have that nature to do that. Unconditional from a man. If it ever gets to that point when a man truly loves you like that, he's locking you down. He's not going to fuck around. He's not going to do any of that. But it's so rare to find that kind of love from a man.
Yeah, love is supposed to be rare, especially if you believe in especially if you believe in monogamy. It's not supposed to be like, if we're looking for the one, you know, it's never gonna be. You're not gonna find that from multiple men. And I hope you find your man, my love. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I hope you find somebody who love you truly, you know, purely, endlessly, unconditionally. But like,
I just don't think it's unconditional. I mean, maybe I find it, right?
Listen,
nothing wrong with it, but I just feel like just
things
regular
like
love
that come over
needs
time.
more.
I always feel like that's the struggle of beauty, right? Like, you're so beautiful enough.
You would think it just come easy, huh?
No, you're beautiful enough that it doesn't come easy
Yeah.
because you're just so beautiful, and it's expected to come easy because you're so beautiful.
I don't think it comes easy to any woman. I just don't.
It takes a lot to like people, especially to love.
Does it?
Facts.
You know how easy it is just to like, I don't know, like men make it seem like it's such a hard thing to do, but it's just so easy to just wake up and choose somebody. You know, like I could just wake up, and just be like, this is my person. I really love this person. I could just choose you every single day. Even when I'm bored. Even when you don't do what I want you to do, I don't ask you to control you, none of that stuff. Like, I will let you do whatever you need to do. But all it is me just waking up and choosing you. You don't have to cheat. All you got to do is choose that person every single fucking day. And people make it seem like it's the hardest thing to do. But you choose everything else. Like, it's not that hard. You could choose your career. You could choose your friends. But choosing to just be happy is so fucking hard. Why is that? Why is it so hard to just choose to be happy with the person that you love? Or so-called love?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
not.
think it was meant to be easy, though.
It's meant to be easy. Honestly, if you take away social media, you take away the internet, you take away all these things and say Timbuktu and you had the court and you had to actually get to know someone, you get married, it was no divorce, right? They just chose someone and said, hey, we have similarities. You like this, I like this. Let's have some kids and be happy. Now, in some cultures, it didn't work. In some of them, it did, right? But it was easy. We know some grandparents. We know some grandparents that used to beat on their grandmamas, you know. But we also know some who had happy marriages with lots of kids, right? And they just woke up and chose that person. They've been married 60 years. You think this shit was easy? And then here's the crazy thing. When it comes to like men and talking about this stuff, they make it sound like, oh, it's supposed to feel like this. No, the fuck it's not. Love is not supposed to feel linear all the time. You're going to dip down in your relationships and you're going to go back up. It's up to you what you do when it dips down. You can just choose to be happy. If something don't feel right, it's literally a you problem.
What do you think the biggest issue is in our generation? What do you think the biggest problem is right now?
Oh, I was thinking grass is greener on the other side. When it comes to like dealing with relationships or just life.
Yeah, dating, relationships, all of that. Like, why aren't relationships lasting?
Because people keep thinking there's something better out here. Listen, all women are gonna be fucking crazy. It don't matter who you deal with. All women be crazy. A woman that submissive shit, any woman be submissive to a person they actually care about and actually love, right? Like, none of this stuff is a problem. People keep making it seem like it's a problem. Like, it's nothing greener on the other side. You have 5 character types, 5 personalities you're going to keep meeting in your whole entire life. Everybody's the same. The fucking same. Completely.
So,
You meet the funny guy, the funny girl, the down-home chill girl, the girl who just about money, niggas give me this, give me that, right? The sweet old church girl who don't do anything, who loves love, right? And then you meet the one who doesn't question you. 5 character types. And you're going to keep meeting them. And keep meeting them. Until you just choose one day to say, hey, I actually want this person. That's it.
My biggest, I think the biggest problem with dating right now is I don't feel like people love themselves enough to even know that they're supposed to date their reflection. So it gets to the point where you kind of like, people don't stand on their boundaries. I think people are giving out too many second chances. I think that goalpost for love is always moving. And I think it's sad. I think it's messed up because the more you start loving somebody else that's not aligning with you, the less you start loving yourself. So you allow people to keep on getting away with things, or you keep on letting, like, everybody has a tolerance level, right? And like the things that I would let you get away with, I wouldn't let somebody else get away with. When it's so inconsistent of a thing, the value for yourself starts to go away, and now you're stuck making compromising decisions. You got to compromise yourself just to love somebody else, and I think that's the biggest problem right now. And all of that falls under them. Yeah, like, do I like how the women are perceived on social media right now? No, but I also know, like, that's not real for the most part. Like, I know what people are settling for behind closed doors. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, women want super wealthy men, but that super wealthy man can be very controlling and can have a lot of power. Same thing, you want a very attractive girl, well, that girl might come with a lot of other people attracted to her. She might come with a lot of baggage and a lot of, like, expectation because she's had pretty privilege. Like, there's so many things that we don't stick to because we're attracted to different people for different reasons. When it comes to our non-negotiables, we start to negotiate. And I think that's the biggest problem in dating right now. Like, I think everybody will always find their person, but also with thinking the grass is greener on the side, everybody think options are endless.
Yeah, because you already done probably found your person multiple times and multiple people, but because you didn't do the work, you self-sabotage. And now you're like, dang, I need to go find this person. But you already done met the same person 5 times, y'all. You literally meet the same person that you so-called say you love and want, like 5 times already. And you're just going to keep doing the same thing. Same thing. It's self-sabotage. It's like until you realize that, hey, yeah, I really want this person, you're just going to keep making the same mistake. It don't matter if that person, like, does everything right or you give some of yourself to them. It's going to be the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Until you just choose somebody. That's literally it.
I'm with you.
You just wake up and you just choose the person.
I don't think it'll ever be perfect. I think that's the other thing too. We chase perfection. Like, excuse me. This person is lacking what the other person's lacking, and
right.
It becomes a cycle where love to me is discipline. It's self-respect. It's self-awareness. It's, you know, like, as selfless as love is, it's just as selfish. Because whatever you do to think that you love yourself is exactly how that person is supposed to make you feel. And vice versa is the same way that you're supposed to make that person feel. You get what I'm saying? So, and oftentimes, like, we meet a lot of broken people, which is cool, right? Like, broken people are, like, easy to manipulate, hard to stay with, you know, because it's a building process, and not too many people want to build anymore, which is fair. We're in a time where things are costing.
Hurt people.
Yeah, and if we're dating in our mid-20s, early 30s, like, we're dealing with people that clearly things didn't work out in their past life, either for selfish reasons or for selfless reasons. Like, we know people who have self-sabotaged themselves out of relationships. I'm one person like that. I will meet a great girl. If I'm not ready or aligned at this moment, I will let that girl go because I'm just not done being in my 20s. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it becomes a thing, and I pray on it all the time. Like, I wish to have enough discipline to be able to want to stay with one person for a lifetime. But I get cravings.
Yeah, because it's grass might be green on the other side. Have I tried everything out? Have I tasted the different juices
Facts.
that Gucci has given me? And let me tell you something. You met the same 5 kind of cooches already. It's like it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's what's crazy about this, because I don't think you were supposed to, like, in life and like before, you know, the new age and, you know, cell phones and everything else. I don't think you were supposed to meet all these people, right? Because truly, everyone is either the same in some kind of way or some type of capacity. And yeah, like, I don't know. I think your person is someone you already met, or you're gonna meet them in another person, and because you fucked up with the person in the past, you're gonna try to redeem yourself, and that's gonna be the person for you. That's literally what happens. That's literally what happens. It's a sick cycle.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. But hey, that's life. But yeah, nah, the coochie's still the same, dog.
It's not even about the coochie no more.
Man, it's not about nothing. Because you already done had it. Everything, like, all that stuff, you done had it.
It's not even about the coochie. It's all like a big ego thing. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
You be love bombing females?
Do I be love bombing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I be love bombing. I don't know, because I love too, and I love the word love. So, like, you know, I feel like I might not be in love with you, but
I like making you feel like I love you.
yeah, like, I be loving people in the moment.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, if you do something nice for me, if you make me feel good, if you feed my ego a little bit, if I feel safe in your presence,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a love bomb the shit out of you. Sometimes I might love bomb you, and just because you look good and you make me feel good. Sometimes I might look at a girl and be like, yo, you got a vibe, like you sexy, like, and
I think you're the most beautiful person I've ever met in my life.
yeah. Sometimes it's just the aura. You laughing? Like, I'm dead serious. Like
I know.
You get what I'm saying? I know how toxic.
you.
I know how toxic it is too. Where sometimes, like, I might not even want to deal with that person. Sometimes I might just enjoy how beautiful you are, how beautiful your aura and your energy is. And I meet a lot of people like that. And one thing I realized about myself is I don't always. I could be attracted to somebody, but I don't have to be with them. Because my biggest fear is, if you're not that person that I created in my head, I'm not going to be too happy about it.
Ooh, not you creating versions of people. What I said in the beginning, they create an image of what this person's supposed to be like, and it does not be that person.
Yeah.
And now they're confused about why shit is not working out.
I'm delusional. Like
Y'all gotta stop that shit. You can't be delusional, Bookie.
Like that. Like,
but you also at 25.
I see a beautiful, but that shit don't end though. Like, that shit don't end. Like, niggas, the thing about men, we don't. Age is not what makes us mature. Experience doesn't make it either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not age and maturity is not what makes a man mature.
But you know your frontal lobe develops when you turn 25, though.
You said what?
Your frontal lobe develops when you turn 25.
Whatever the biological aspect of it is.
Say
no,
it.
Like, when I talk to older men that are married or established or whatever, like, yo, it's still the same feeling with women. Like, they still feel the same way. They still lust. They still feel how they feel. Like,
would you be open to a person?
Still work.
So would you be open to, like, being with someone and, like, y'all just do your own thing?
No.
Why? But you get to do your own thing. How the fuck?
How you know I'm gonna do my own thing?
That's crazy, because if you're gonna lust after somebody and you're gonna do that and you already feel like you're gonna do that, right?
Thing is,
what's the issue then?
We like power and control. The minute that you're able to do what I'm able to do, like, it's no longer there. Like, I don't have the same power and control that I have.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, so you like the ideal of sneaking and doing it as opposed to being upfront and doing it? It's not about sneaking and doing it.
I ain't doing none of that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As a man, I like power and control. Like, I want to be able. That's why I like
that toxic masculinity.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But I like that though. I like being able to do things that my partner's not able to do.
So,
and that sounds kind of crazy, but this doesn't even have to be about cheating or nothing like that. But I'm saying we live different lives. We're both.
Yeah.
We're different. You know what I'm saying? This is why, like, I have no problem paying the bills, because I know with paying the bills and
you get to do what you want to do.
Sometimes, not that you get to do what you want to do, but women are a bit more receptive to you doing what you want to do. And that's the reality of that.
Yeah. So what's the issue, right? Because I had this conversation with someone, too, a nice like Nigerian man, right? So if you pay out the bills and you do all these things, right? And you tell your wife like, hey, like I'm still gonna fuck around, right? Because I'm a man, right? And she says, you know what, baby? I'm here for that. You do what you need to do. If you want to go fuck around, you go fuck around. But me, I just want to go on dates with other men.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that an issue?
Yeah, that's a big issue.
How is that a fucking issue? If
Because
you're literally giving yourself to someone, I'm just accepting dates. I just want to go on a date with Jamal.
Yeah, but we know what that can lead to.
It don't have to lead to anything. We got boundaries.
I know it doesn't, but no, boundaries could sometimes just be words. My thing is, I don't have time to go figure out what you might or might not be doing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, first of all, I'm not doing any open relationship regardless.
Why you don't want to do no open relationship? Because it's pretty much open if he out here doing what he want to do.
No, yes, but that's if you allow that. That's another thing. I'm not allowing that. What people got to stand on is like they non-negotiables. People got to stand on their shit. When people don't stand on that shit, I don't want to curse. When people don't stand on a business for real.
Yeah, nah, go ahead, curse. It's okay.
When people don't stand on their business for real, that's what messes people up. It's like, you have these standards for yourself.
Right.
And both men and women do this. You have these standards for yourself, and then you always want to move the goalposts. No. If you don't want to be loved in this capacity or you feel like you're being disrespected, the only option is to leave, because the minute that somebody feels, man or woman, feels like you're tolerating this behavior, humans are creatures of habit.
Tolerating and allowing. See, that's
tolerating
what I'm saying.
And allowing are two of the same things.
No, it's not. Because tolerating means I don't want it. Allowing is I want.
No, it means you're okay with it, but you convince yourself that you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it,
but it's not what you started on. It's not even fair to yourself. Me personally, I would love to live in a utopia where I could do whatever I want to do.
You can.
No, yes, but I still have a moral spectrum to deal with.
Right.
I still have a level of respect and principles that I want to follow. And if it doesn't align with that, no matter what context of whatever book we follow, it just doesn't make sense, because there's certain things that I don't want to be done to me.
So you rather possibly do it to someone else because you want the control and power?
As much as I want the control and power, I also want to be fair. Like, I'm not going to.
Do you want to be faithful?
Yeah, I want to be faithful.
Are you going to be faithful?
Yeah, I'm going to be faithful.
That sounds like a question mark behind it.
If I make the decision to be faithful, if I make the decision for you to be my girl and I believe in monogamy, yes, I'm going to be faithful. Yeah, I believe in monogamy.
Could you be monogamous right now?
Can I be monogamous right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I like somebody enough.
Oh.
I think it has to come down to me liking somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I still have to like you, and not even that. I feel like people, funny enough.
Could you do long distance?
I can't do long distance.
Yeah, why?
Because I'm not, I want to be close to you enough where I could spend some time with you.
So you would cheat?
Huh?
So you would cheat if it was long distance?
Both of us are capable of cheating. Both of us are capable of cheating regardless whether we're close or not. It just makes it harder to deal with and cope with or react on if you're far. It's like, I'm not about to take a flight out just to press you. Like, nah, I'm not open to that. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah. And
me personally, I don't cheat.
Me either. I never cheated.
How do you feel about people who cheat? Or like a man who cheat on you? Like what? You got to get your lick back?
I told you that in confidence.
I was asking. We had to confirm.
Oh, never mind. No. Nah, like I have an ego too. You know what's crazy? You know
Say that again. People don't understand that. Women have egos too. And that's one thing I tell men. Attractive women have egos. Women in general have egos. But women have egos too. They have egos that they want to please too. If you think you're just going to walk over this girl, it's not going to work like that, especially if she knows what she's capable of doing.
Yeah, nah. I have an ego. And here's my thing, right? Like, here's my thing. I feel like if you're going to step out step out with some fucking decorum. Like, I just want you to have some decorum, right? Like, don't just go out here and go for the first person that you see that just give you some attention. Do you know how bad that is? For, like, if I'm dealing with you, and you step out for the first person to give you attention. Mm-hmm. That's insane. Like, that is insane. For me, like, once again, I'll get grace, right? Oh, your dog died. So you you lost your job. I get it, right? But if you want to step out, I'll give you grace. But, like, at the same time, ain't no way in hell I'm taking you back without getting my lick back. And I know a lot of people was like, oh, well, you don't need to do that. You just need to, just leave, right? Well, put it this way. A lot of people self-sabotage, right? You got to take a man for who they are, right? So a lot of them do really stupid stuff in the name of, I'm just being a man. And then in turn, your feelings get hurt or whatever, right? And yeah, it's an ego thing. Because if this is your first time, you never gave me no character traits like you would do something like this, I could probably look past it. But the only way I'm taking you back is if I have to, like, get my lick back respectfully. Because I can love you and be like, listen, we never go through stuff like this. Character flaw, you need to work on yourself. Cool, I'll take you back. Cool, right? But Jesus, God, is it hard. Boy, listen, that first take back after a cheat is crazy. Because you be like, damn, I don't even think I like this nigga. Or after you done got some dick from a nigga, like right after you got some dick, after you done cheated, you like, fuck, hate this nigga.
So do you feel like nice girls really finish last?
Yeah. No, I feel like nice girls, you don't win any trophies for being nice. You don't win any trophies for being nice. Having high morals, dressing a certain type of way. You get no. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's literally nothing.
Why do you feel that way?
Because you get the same kind of men. You will get the same kind of men. A man will do the same thing he do to you to a bitch that be in the church every Sunday and love God and want to be a housewife. He will do the same thing to you if you're a stripper, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. It don't matter if you have 2 bodies of 32 bodies. A nigga gonna treat you how a nigga want to treat you, regardless. And at the end of the day, am I lying? Like, at the end
with you. People like the.
It's be yourself. Do what makes you happy. Don't do what society tells you is supposed to make you happy, because clearly society lied. So yeah.
Why don't independent women want to be independent no more?
Well, first of all, we have been conditioned as a black woman from the South. I have been conditioned to be very independent. Like, oh, change a tire, be able to fix things, be able to put things up, be able to build shit, as you can see, right?
But don't you feel like as a single person, like you should be able to do these things on your own?
No, I don't feel like I should be able to build a TV frame.
Why not?
Because why would I need to do that? It's just like
you want to put a TV in your house.
No, but I also would love someone who's handy. Like, I don't want to know how to fix a drain. Because what the fuck would I want? I spent $300 on my nails and my toes, y'all. Why the fuck do I want to be a plumber? Exactly. You don't want to. I would love a man who can do it, right? But it's not too many that has that skill set, right? But like, I've been raised up to be like super independent. Don't mean I want to be. I know how to let a man come in and be a man. Like, do it, no controlling, no nothing, just be himself. The thing is that it's a lack of leadership. Not too many know how to lead.
You know what my biggest problem is right now? Like,
Being a man.
Still being a boy. Shout out to Drake, because I'm the boy.
Don't you quote Drake right now. That's the issue.
I'm the boy. I don't want to be the man right now. But it's I've been battling this for a minute, where it's like, oh, you're a man, figure it out. Like, what the hell? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh.
I'm a man, figure it out. Like, how about you help me? How about you be a partner and you help me? How about
if you,
it's not that easy. It's not, and it's like there's so much pressure gets put on us as, I don't want to say black men, but as men in general, like where we're expected to do so much of everything. And it gets a bit frustrating sometimes. We're like, yo, shorty, like, I would like for you to help. I would like some assistance. I know just because I'm a man, I'm supposed to figure it out because that's what they told us. But at the same time, it's just not that easy. Like, it's a bit traumatizing even when I get triggered.
well, you want to know something funny?
I want to laugh.
I got raised the same as that way. Like, figure it out. Don't cry about it. Don't share your feelings. Here's my biggest issue, like being in a relationship, is that people say you don't argue. Like, that's been my big, for the last 3 relationships, they said you don't argue. You don't say your feelings. And I was like, if I share my feelings and I don't feel hurt, I don't want to talk about it no more, right? Men have the same concept. Building stuff, fixing stuff. Told, go ahead and do it. I've been working since I was like 15. And it's like, get out here, grind, and make it happen. Like, for instance, my brother was like playing football. I was doing sports and I was working. And I think my brother got his first job after he got out of college. But what I'm saying is, the same way you was raised, I wasn't babied. Like, a lot of women, especially Southern women, y'all know this, we weren't babied. You were literally told out here to be able to go out there, learn how to change a tire, right? Because what happens if you get stuck? You don't got nobody to call, right? Learn how to, like, change oil. Like, learn how to, like, wash your car. Learn how to take out the trash. You know, stuff like that. Well, you wouldn't normally do that. It wouldn't be considered a feminine role. But I know how to do it. Same thing as, like I said, like building stuff. Oh, yeah, if I see something, I can build it, right? That's not a normal skill that most people do, but who else is going to do it if I don't do it, right?
Yeah, but my thing is, I think most women need to realize, like, before a man comes into your life, you're an individual first. Like, you're an individual. These are things that you should learn. One, as a woman, as a mother, just as a person. Because if you're not blessed or lucky enough to have a man come into your life trying to make things easier for you, I think it's very important for women to have their own and know how to do their own. But I don't think it's nice when they project that thing because
Then
they're
they want
taught.
you to provide.
Not even just provide. It's just more of a like, yo, like if you're a single woman, you should be able to do things on your own and not expect a man to do it just because they find you attractive, because you still have to stay an individual when you're single and when you're alone and you're living alone and you're working alone. These are things, and I don't know why it gets articulated like, yo, if a man can't do nothing for me, facts, but that man can do something for you.
Like,
it's a matter of if he wants to, and if he wants to, he will.
If he doesn't,
will.
then
That should,
move the
then
fuck
you have
on.
the choice. Then you have the choice to leave. That's a fact.
Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying. We've been so hyper independent for so long. Like, is it so
But
hard to ask?
why are you hyper independent though?
Because there was no man in the household. There was no man in the household. There was no man in the household. Like, if you was raised by a single mother, right? There was no man in the household. I'm talking about the weekend dads, the dads that come get you on the weekends, right? You were raised by women who had to do it on their own. Respectfully, I get it, man. I love you guys. I'm here for it. But these women are hyper independent because they had to play both roles. And we're not going to sit up here and then folks be like, they say this shit right here. They be like, oh, well, women make it. No. Like, for me, I had a dad. My dad, loved my dad to death, right? But he still was not in the household. So that whole week, my mom had me. And when my mom didn't have me, my grandma had me. My grandfather was nowhere to be found, right? I did not have an uncle. My cousins, their dads were not around, right? It was just women helping women be independent women all the time. So now that we're at the point where, yeah, we want a soft life. I didn't see soft. We didn't see soft. I'm not even an aggressive woman. I'm very soft. And I still tell you to this day, no woman wants to be that independent where you take care of the kids, you take care of the house, you take care of the lawns. You choose not to date because you want your kids to grow up in a household where they don't see a lot of men, right? So what's the point? The only thing we're asking is for a person to just be a provider. Be there for your children. If you're gonna have children, be there for your children. Be there for the person that you love, right? Because we already had to get out the mud. If you go to any other race, they do it automatically. Isn't every woman that you meet is gonna ask for a provider. If you decide to date white, you decide to date Asian, you decide to date Hispanic, all women say the same thing. It's only because black women, because we've been raised to be so hyper independent, it's only frowned upon. You don't think that's crazy?
That's a fair point.
It's crazy.
Close out. Mother's Day is coming up. What's you just spoke about your mother and your grandmother. Like, how important are black mothers to
How important? Probably the most important. I think without my mom, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. I probably wouldn't have my degrees. I probably wouldn't, have, no kids, be living in a nice city, right? She pretty much bent over backwards for me, 100%. Without my grandma also helped me cook, taught me how to cook.
Hello.
Treat me real well. I didn't go to daycare, so they taught me how to ABC, 1, 2, 3s, all that. Great grandmother was actually a person who held me down every time I got off the bus for years. And I love her to death too. And she instilled like, oh yeah, go out here, grind and get it, right? Because no one else is going to do it for you if you don't do it yourself. So shout out to them. I love them to death. My mom's great. She's really funny, really sweet. But yeah.
My mother, very important woman in my life. I got both parents, so shout out to my dad too. But my mother showed me the epitome of what, oh Jesus Christ. My mother showed me the epitome of what a woman should be. Hardworking, independent, individual. And although it wasn't a choice for her, I still appreciate how she allows my father to be in my life. I still appreciate just who she is in general.
Right.
And yeah, shout out to my moms, Mama Lo, much love, best cook. A man's dynamic with his mom is completely different. First of all, my mom has great standards, high standards. So like she always treated me like a king, always allowed me to be a king, always forced me to be a king. And I'll forever be grateful for that.
Yeah.
Also, like, our mothers, a majority of us allow us to be lazy. As a man, my mother gives me a lot of second chances, and, that's a good and a bad thing. But at the end of the day, at the same time, she's still a mother. She's very protective. She protects her kids, protects her sons. And yeah, I'm grateful for my mom. I do want to talk about this one thing, though. Are you a girl's girl?
Oh, yeah, I'm a girl's girl.
Why are you a girl's girl? Why don't you feel like women are girls anymore?
So it's certain levels to this girls shit, right? Like I'm not about to deal with a man who has a girl.
You look good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, thank you. It's the titties, huh?
I'm
joking.
Titties.
Stop looking at them. What you doing?
I was just.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm looking at you. You got a beautiful face.
Thank you.
Facts.
Cut this out.
I can't sit up.
Nah. He got it. Yeah. I'm a girl's girl.
You did that shit though.
Yeah, I'm a girl's girl. Yeah, like I'm not dealing with nobody who has a man. I don't want you to get a girl. I can get my own. There's so many single niggas out here. If your man is cheating, it's not, when I say I am to a certain extent, if your man is cheating, I'm not saying shit. If I don't know you, okay, I love when people are happy. And when you find out your nigga's cheating, it's not you being happy anymore. Like, don't come to me. You know how many times women that came to me, woman to woman? I one time had a woman come to me and told me she was a fan, and then she followed me on all my social medias, just to turn out 8 months later that she'd been dealing with my same nigga for 10 years. 10 years?
I got a question. Would you deal with, would you tell your friend if her man is cheating on her?
That's a good question. It depends on where they are in their relationship. It depends on where they are in their relationship. Because some ignorance is bliss. Is she happy? And she's a my man type of female. Probably won't. I probably won't. No. Because listen, these my men.
I think. Listen, if you have friends, if you're my friend, I don't care how happy, delusional I am.
Oh no, you gonna cut me off? No,
you're obligated. So what? You're obligated to tell me.
I might throw something in there like, hey yo, was it his cousin? I'm like, girl, that wasn't his cousin.
That's mixy as hell.
Nah, you gotta say it like that, you guys. You can't just go up to a person who like love their person. This is the problem
with a lot of. Oh my God, I don't care how much in love you are. If your girl is cheating on you, if you want to love
me, just say that.
Yo, brother, if your girl is cheating on you,
it's the hard R. brother. Word.
If your girl is cheating on you, as your friend, as your brother, I have to let you know.
No, you don't.
Even if your dumb ass is gonna stay, homegirl, sister. If your man is cheating on you, I don't care how happy you are and how much you're gonna stay. I have to let you know that I know.
If your man has cheated on you 224 times, me telling you the 223rd time is not gonna make a difference. I want you to be happy.
No, it's not about that.
Go be happy.
No, you can't do that.
Because listen, I have
That's
been
not
the girl
even happiness,
who
bro. That's delusion. That's
yeah.
a problem.
Well, guess what?
What
you said? You gotta accept people, give them grace, baby. I don't want to lose my friendship.
Grace too.
Sometimes you gotta stay the fuck out.
143 times.
Hey, listen. If somebody about to get married, let me tell you something. If one of your friends are about to get married, you caught them cheating, you done spent money on a wedding or whatever the fuck, whatever you got going on. Crazy. No. If you do it, let me tell you, you don't just go up front and do it. You need to test the waters. Right? You just don't go like, hey, yo, your girl cheated on. He might get killed.
Bottom
he might
line,
kill that bitch.
if your friend is getting cheated on by their significant other, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Test the waters. Fuck that. Test the waters. Because this nigga might be crazy. If you know your bitch is crazy and she the type that'll kill a nigga, do not tell her. Like, bro, feed it to her with breadcrumbs. Like, hey, yo, I saw such and such out yesterday with, I think, his cousin. She say, oh, that wasn't his cousin. And you be like, oh, well, who was that then? I took a picture. You don't just be like, your nigga's cheating on you because he say, hey, this was my cousin. And he be like, oh, she just don't like me. I'm getting cut off. Hey, like, y'all can tell me how y'all want.
That's why girls can't stay friends with each other because they can't tell.
Niggas too. I done told one of my homeboys, I was like, yo, like, I think your girl is cheating on you because I seen her. No. Well, guess what? She wasn't cheating, you guys. That was her brother. And you know what happened? Guess who got cut off? Me. That was her brother. That really was her brother.
If you know that it's clear that they're cheating, yo.
It wasn't clear. I just like, I see your girl.
I got a flight in a couple of hours. So, shout out to the moms.
Shout out to the moms.
Thank you for tuning in. Oh, I had a poem for you.
Oh, yay.
You feel me? Because you know you fire. You look good. You feel me? Like.
Is this you being sweet or you lusted? Which one?
I don't know what it is, but.
Oh.
What happened?
Nothing. I suck by the afterwards.
Yeah, I know exactly what you saw. Come here. Let me hold your hand.
Okay. It's crazy. Weak.
Mona Lisa. Hold on. Oh, I'm nervous.
He's shaking in his boots.
You make me nervous. I don't know.
Okay.
How I'm supposed to say this?
You about to ask me to marry you?
Something like that.
Period. Yep.
Listen, what's your name?
Mona.
Mona Lisa. Can I make you Mon? Alisa. I can resolve all your problems like Da Vinci. I don't know you, but I could act like I love you. So you could call me Leonardo.
You spitting gay to me right now?
Roses are red. Violets are blue.
What them back shots sound like to you? I'm joking.
Yo, you're not letting me rizz you up right now. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Look.
It's hard for me to let someone rizz me up. Go ahead.
Oh
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your favorite line. Yeah.
I don't got no favorite line. It's different to everybody.
Okay, boy, give me a line for me.
Roses are red. Violets are blue.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
You ain't better not spit this shit to me at no club. I'll be like, God damn, spit it out, son.
You making me nervous. Look, roses are red.
Not you blushing. It's crazy.
Violets are blue.
Yes. What that pussy do?
What that pussy do? Wait, gotta run it back. Roses are red.
This is gonna be in bloopers. I can't. Yes.
Violets are blue.
Mhm.
Your name is Mona Lisa, but I could paint the picture for you.
Oh, that was good.
You feel me? Hold on. Let me cook.
Freaky ass nigga. I was thinking about that song.
You know, I ain't no Leo. You know I ain't no Leo.
Yeah.
Nardo.
Michelangelo.
You fucking me up right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know how to let nobody rizz me up. Because I just be like.
You down? Hold on. But I'm trying to. Okay. Roses are red. Violets are blue.
Yes.
You shine brighter than the northern star, but you from the south. So I'm trying to go down on you.
No! Bars.
Okay, you feel me? You're like the realest picture I ever seen.
Yeah.
So you're like the girl of my dreams.
I am, ain't I? That's crazy.
You said what?
Huh?
I failed. This ain't gonna work.
You just want to leave so bad. Anyway.
No. Look,
Anyway.
thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the Lolo Show. I came out to Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, my homegirl right here. Come in. Yeah, the vibes. You know, we look good together. You know that?
I'm sick of you.
You don't look good together? You don't think we look good together?
I think, yeah.
You think I'm handsome?
You so funny.
You think I'm handsome?
He's a great person.
Hold on,
He has a wonderful personality.
Hello, what else?
He has a wonderful personality.
What else I got?
And he has been a vibe to hang out with. And he has enjoyed
I'm
it.
posting this shit. So you don't gotta be shy.
Yeah, you post
Tell me how you feel about me.
Oh, he's a wonderful person. He's a sweetie pie. And yeah,
You my
he's
girl?
a New York, huh?
You wanna be my girl?
You can't be faithful. Fuck no.
Who said that?
You said that.
You scared of me?
No.
You're not scared of me?
No, we just gonna be cheating on each other. What are you talking
Cheating
about?
on each other? You crazy.
Yes.
I would never cheat on you. I would never cheat on you. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I asked you a question. You think I'm handsome? You find me
Yeah,
attractive?
absolutely. You're attractive.
Hello.
Yes, love.
What else?
I think you're a great person to be with. You could have, hey, look, you better chop this shit up.
I ain't chopping shit
You
up.
chop
I
this
ain't
shit
chopping
up.
shit
Chop it up.
You better let him know how
Oh
you
my
feel about me.
God. He's a great person.
Yeah. What's so great about me?
He has a good personality. He's
What
very
else?
funny and
think I'm funny?
charismatic.
I make you laugh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I does. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the Lolo Show.
Yes.
You know the vibes. We had a dope conversation. I try not to flirt the whole episode. We had a conversation. But I'm still a little nervous. You know, I'm on a single journey right now
Yeah.
for the show. Much love.
Not
Thank
single
you.
journey.
Make sure to cop the arrogant merch. I'm not just a girl.
Yeah.
I'm her. Next episode, Nail Doctor. Third episode, my boy Black Ricky coming on.
Awesome.
So tune in. Much love. Can I get a kiss on the cheek?
Yeah.
Can I get a kiss on the cheek? It's okay. You're going to lose all your man. It's okay. Can I get a kiss?
Yay! Thank you for coming.
Oh, man. I got to go back to New York. Crazy.
What time is it?
I got foes too. And baby, I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. Everything you do, see you with your friends, yeah, see you with your group. Yeah, you gotta